Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer. Today we have the Yakima OverHaul Ladder Rack, and we're going to take a look at how it fits, and I'll also show you how to get it all installed on your 2024 Ram 1500. If you're looking for a sporty ladder rack that gives you clearance up and over your cab for those longer accessories like kayaks or even lumber every now and then, but you also like the adjustability depending on if you want to carry around a rooftop tent or a roof box, then this is going to be a good choice for you. You have a good amount of weight capacity. We also have extra features like channel mounts compatibility for those different accessories. This is going to give you a dynamic weight capacity of 500 pounds on-road and 300 pounds off-road if you do want to take your truck onto those fun, adventurous back roads. Your HD bars are going to be on the larger side to support that larger weight capacity. Now you do have different anchor points here. If you want to strap things down, you can strap them to the bars or to the towers. But if you have channel mounted accessories, you can also lift up on the weather strip on top of the bars and just slide things into those channels. That will be very helpful if you find that your accessory does not have a clamp that's large enough to fit around those HD bars. Most everything is going to be made of aluminum, and the way that's constructed is it's going to be great for if you leave this on your truck because it will then stand up to the elements and not rust and corrode, but also you have this black powder coat finish to make things look good. Now for your short bed truck, we have a 5.5-foot bed here in our Ram 1500. This style of a ladder rack is very helpful because then with this being adjustable, you then don't have to worry about your truck bed length. You can still load things up and not have to worry about hitting the cab, which is why I recommend looking at adjustable towers when looking for ladder racks for your truck. The kit we have here has clamps that fit around the rails or the sides of your truck bed. If you happen to need the version of the overhaul that fits onto your tonneau cover though, that is available. It is specifically designed for specific tonneau covers though, so just double check our product page to make sure we have the right fit for you. So when it comes to ladder rack options for your Ram 1500, I highly recommend going straight to the Yakima OverHaul if you want to carry around those fun accessories like rooftop tents, kayaks, but also have a practical ladder rack for whenever you have to carry things like lumber home for different projects. Now with that in mind, this is going to be a great fit for your 1500 as long as you install it in the right spot or the spot that makes the most sense for whatever you're carrying. So let's go take a look at that install process so you can see where this fits on your truck. Here in our short bed truck, we do have to be mindful of where we want to put the bases. The distance apart will depend on what you want to carry. So what I did is I put it as close to the cab and as close to the tailgate as I could, just to get the almost maximum crossbar spread. It's going to be up to you. Where I have it right now will give me about 45 to 48 inches of crossbar spread. So look ahead of time what you want to carry and plan accordingly. Since this clamps around your truck bed rails, it's simply a matter of getting your bolt and your block, dropping them in through the track, and then grabbing your clamp, finding a spot in your truck bed rails where this will fit, and then threading the clamp through. You want your bases to be the exact distance apart on both sides. So measure for your front bases, tighten those down, and then measure for your rear base. For example, I have my base 21 inches apart, and that measurement has to be the same on both sides. Tighten down all your bolts with the large Allen key included with your kit. Now lift your towers into the bases. There's going to be two types of bases, and the different bases will require two types of tools. Your tools are included with your kit. You're going to use the larger 6mm to tighten down the non-locking bases, and the smaller 4mm to tighten down the locking bases. We're now going to prep our crossbars. So grab your small Allen key and loosen the bolt underneath the crossbar. It should just pop out like that. With that bolt out, you'll then be able to remove your end cap. And you want to remove your end cap so you can push these plates into your crossbar, and then just go ahead and put the end cap back on and put the bolt back in and tighten that down. Now get your crossbar and put it onto your towers. You're then going to measure for a square fit. So do this by pushing the tower out and then looking underneath for the number. Make sure that number is going to be the same on both sides. If you need to, you can slide your crossbar back and forth. But again, always push that tower out to get an accurate measurement. To secure the tower and the crossbar, you're going to slide your plate over underneath to where the hole in the base is. So I like to use the Allen key included just to make sure everything's lined up. We're then going to use a bolt with a split washer and a flat washer. That's going to be a security bolt, and that goes in and secures to that washer plate. So tighten down all your bolts until that split washer flattens out. Once your crossbars are all tightened down, you can then adjust your tower heights as needed. I have the height set to 24 inches for both towers. That seems pretty good to make sure that whatever we have loaded up doesn't hit our cab or our antenna. But with everything tightened down, all four corners looking good, give them a good old shake test just to double check. That's it for your install. Don't forget to put your locks on, and if you're using the Yakima same key system lock cores, now's a good time to switch those out so everything's key-like. That right there was a look at our Yakima OverHaul ladder rack with a 68-inch long HD crossbar, the OverHaul towers, as well as the bases for your 2024 Ram 1500.